So right now it's currently 9 o'clock. I'm editing today's video, and I'm reading the comments from yesterday's video. And I saw a few of you, the Mk4 guys, or people who commented who knew about how to make the new key I have with the key fob work for my car. And I thought I had to swap over like the receiver module or like something a little bit complicated. But it actually, if this works, it's easier than that. So Brandon B said you can just program the fob to your car, which is easier than swapping devices, which yes it is. And then Warp Drive M said you don't have to swap anything, just sync the key fob to your car. He said first step, put your key in the ignition, turn it on with the new key, so the new key fob I have. Put it in the driver's side door and hold it to the lock position for 10 seconds while the car is still on with my key. Remove the key, press the unlock button twice, press release, remove the key from the ignition, and you should be set. And he said don't forget to do all this with your window down just in case. So it's 9 o'clock right now. It's currently, like I said, I think like 26 degrees outside. It's freezing, but I'm very interested to see if this actually works. So we're gonna go try this right now. So we're gonna need this key, which is my current car key, so no fob, just the key. We're gonna need this one, which is my new fob that I got. You can see the button works, there's power. Oh, sorry, my glove's in the way. There it is. So that works, so hopefully by the end of this will lock my car. Honestly, I could probably wait till tomorrow, but I'm very interested if this works. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, it is so cold, it's so cold, it's so cold, it's so cold. Oh, like I said, it might snow tonight. It's gonna be cold enough and supposed to be raining, so. This up. Where's my light? Okay, here we go. All right, so I brought my light for a better experience here. So as you can see, the car right now is locked, and the key fob does nothing for this car because it's not for it, but it's for the cylinder. So I turn this on the car, door opens, no problem. So the goal is to have this click and after this. So we're gonna do all of this in a one take from inside the car. So first step he said was to put your key in the ignition, turn it on. Okay, turn this car on first. No. Alright, car is on. Step 2, hold the new key, this one, in the driver's door lock, in the lock position for 10 seconds. Remove key. So step 2, I'm gonna roll this window down. Where's my heat? Hold on. Where's my heat? Yeah, that's nice. We're gonna work inside the car. Working warmer, not colder. Okay, so window down. I'm going to put this in. We're going to, that way is locked, right? So lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for good measure. So done with that, and after that, I can't scroll in gloves. After that, 10 seconds in the door, remove the key from the door. Yeah, it's cold outside. Please go back up, thank you. Press the unlock button at least 2 times. Remove key from ignition and you should be set. So unlock key 1, 2, 3 for good measure. Remove key from ignition and you should be set. I'm not set. Do it wrong? No. Put your key in the ignition, turn it on. I did that. Or maybe turn, well, he didn't say turn it accessory, he said turn it on. So I turned it on. Hold the key in lock position for 10 seconds. Did that. Remove key, press the unlock button at least 2 times. Did that. Remove key from ignition. Did that. You should be set. Don't forget to do all this window down, but I was in the car, so it didn't matter. But I am in the car. Hold on, let me get out of the car. You guys stay there. I'm gonna get out of the car. I'm going to lock the car. I'm gonna keep these keys as well, just in case. I'm gonna lock the car, and then I'm gonna try to unlock with the key fob and see what happens. Okay, stay there. Okay, well, that did not work. Did not work. I'm gonna go ahead and try again, and I'll update you if I get any further. Alright, so unfortunately, no success, but I'll do some research tonight and try again tomorrow. I'm glad that it's as simple as just programming this key fob to that car, because a lot of times you have to have the exact receiver module for the key fob, so not needing all that is much easier in my case, but I'll do some research tonight and we'll try again tomorrow. So this morning, this happened. It still works though, it still turns on, but that trigger's kind of done. I haven't thrown a controller in so long. But I've officially uninstalled Modern Warfare. I can't play it anymore. I just can't do it until they fix the game. I can't do it. Now I know my channel is not like a gaming channel, but I've been playing Call of Duty for so unbelievably long. We used to have a top 5 plays we used to do for Machinima. I have Azure Grizz, if you know who that is. Grizz is on my friends list. I've been playing Call of Duty for so long, and this game, it just makes me so mad because there's so much potential in Modern Warfare, but the game is so trash, and like it just makes me so, I don't know. I had to take a break. This game is just, like I said, this isn't a gaming channel, but I had to just rant a little bit because, the game has so much potential and it just makes me so unbelievably upset. So yeah, this controller got a little bit yeeted today. Actually, I'll play the clip for you right here.
We have 2 objectives. Domination. Capture and defend the objective.
So yeah, I can't. Until they fix the game, I can't play it. But honestly, they said they're not going to change the game. They want it the way it is with all the doors and all the. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I'm done. And now I don't totally hate the game. The campaign was great, kind of short, but the campaign was really, really good. The graphics look good. The sounds all look good. But like the actual like multiplayer, how you play it, it's just not fun. It's not fun. Everyone's sitting in corners with claymores. It's just, there's so many things that are just annoying about this game. They could fix it. They could do it. It could be so good, but it's just right now it's just not. And if you're having fun playing this game, more power to you. But I cannot see how you're having fun playing this game. Just the spawns suck. The maps suck. There's doors everywhere. There's head glitches everywhere. Just it's just I don't know. It's frustrating. I hope they fix it, but. It's so annoying. So this morning I went and got these. This is new hardware to hopefully mount my door cranks the proper way. So these are M4 by 10, to the smallest one they had. Yesterday I had M4 by 20 and M4 by 16. The 16, I mean they threaded in perfectly, but they're a bit too long, so hopefully this M4 by 10 does the trick. It's very cold today and I already don't want to be outside. So since the 1 day of no starting for Miley, she's started up no problem every single time since then. And now that I said that, I'm probably gonna screw it up, but since, this door is really squeaky. Since the first day of no starting, I haven't had an issue since, but again, since I said that, it'll probably happen now. So she start. Good job. I said that 1 day, it had so many issues, and since then it's been fine. I don't know what the problem was, but whatever, she's fine now, I think. So as you can see, yesterday I got the crank actually on the car. This back piece came in so clutch. It actually looks really, really good. All I need now is the M4 to actually mount this down tight, because right now you can see it wobbles around tight and then it's all set. We will go ahead and pull this, right now this is the M4 by 16 that's in there. Pull that out, swap it for our M4 by 10, and then all should be well. That out. Watch this not be long enough. I'll be so upset. I think it's just long enough. Or is it not? Is it too short? No. Alright, so the M16 is too long. The M10 is a hair too short. And there's no size in between. So what I have to try and do is I don't have the proper tools to cut that shorter, unfortunately. And this is just a hair too short. Of course it is. Like, why would this work? So I've gone through like all the hardware I can find in my garage. Any one that's like the right length is just a hair too short, and the rest of them, like this one that's in there right now, this is the M16. This one's long enough to actually catch the threads, but then it's too long to make it tight, and these ones are just not long enough to catch it all. I just want this to work. So I need like a M, like a 13, like an M4 by 13, or like somewhere like half length. If I wanted to cut this, I could do that, but I don't have any way to cut that properly and not tear the threads up. I could try and use a different type instead of like using like an M4, use something different that's the right length. But the problem is this has already been threaded for the M4. type thread. So if I use anything else, I might just strip everything out and then it's all screwed, so we'll see. All right, so trying to fit these cranks is turning into like a giant joke. So this one over here, driver's side, won't fit. It's threaded for M4, the M4 style, but I can't get one to fit. It's too long or it's too short. This one over here is on no problem. I use the M4 by 16, threaded all the way in, nice and tight, no issues. I don't know how that one works like that. This one over here, check this out. There's not even a hole. There's not even a hole. It's just straight solid. So there's that on this one. And then this one on the front side is also on, and it's also tight. This one threaded on with the M3. So I couldn't fit an M3, it was too small over there and over there. Those are both M4s. This one over here with M3 fits perfectly. The only thing I'm worried about, the cranks are on no problem. What I'm worried about though, is that the handle piece, the knob right here, hear this? See that? I'm afraid I'm driving, it's gonna rattle around and drive me insane. So I don't even know if I'm gonna keep these or not, but they're kind of sort of on. That one's on, this one's on, this one doesn't work, that one has no threading hole at all, so yeah, there's that. I'm gonna go inside. So I've only driven the car like, I don't know, 20 or so feet from there to there, and just the car idling makes the very outer handle on those cranks like rattle, and it's already driving me insane. So I don't know how long these will actually last in the car. They look great. Maybe I'll just put them on at shows. Go to a show with my normal cranks on. Once I'm inside the show and I park, pull my black ones off and just set those ones on, and then when I leave, swap them back out, because this is just way too much effort. Drive around and have 4 of those things rattling like crazy would just drive me insane. So I just finished watching another video on how to program a second key fob to your car. His was a little bit different. So what I did last night, or I guess when in the beginning of this video you guys saw, I actually turned the car all the way on and then tried and do it that way. But in the video I watched, the guy only turned it to accessory, so not actually all the way on. And then he actually pulled out the entire lock cylinder, used a flathead to turn the key like as like a second key and hold it for 10 seconds to lock position. And he said the car will honk or make some sort of noise once it enters like the programming mode. And then after you do that, the new key fob should work. So what I'm gonna try and do now, before I pull this lock cylinder out, I'm gonna turn my car to accessory with my normal key, put the new key in the door, hold it for 10 seconds, see if the car beeps, make any type of sound, and then try the key fob, see if it works. If that doesn't work, we'll pull this cylinder out of here and then try it that way, and fingers crossed. I don't even know if this car has any type of module in it, like a receiver module, but we'll give it a shot. So we'll take this one. This is my key, my only key I have. I'm gonna put it in here and turn it to accessory there. I'm gonna roll this down just in case. I'm gonna take my second key here. This is what I want to use the fob for. And turn this for 10 seconds to the right. So, and it should beep or honk or something, maybe. Alright, so I didn't get any sound. Then you should press it 1, 2, and then it should work, but I don't think this one works. I didn't hear any sound. So I'm gonna pull this key back out of here. We're going to close the car. And so still nothing. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pull the lock cylinder out of this car, try with a flathead and see if that works. But I mean, this one you can see it flashes. It has power to it, but my car's not entering the programming mode. You didn't hear it beep, there's no sound. So I'm gonna try and pull this out and try it that way. Now when I got this car, like I said earlier, I only had 1 key, no key fob, no nothing. But just by the features this car has, I can only assume that it would more than likely have the right module for a key fob, because it has the power windows, the radio, the AC, all that kind of stuff. So I can only assume that it would. Even my 99, the green Mark 4 Golf we had, that car had a key fob as well. So I only assume this one would too. So now with the key cylinder right there removed, we use a flathead like this to go inside, and basically this is a key, and turn it to the right, hold it to the lock position for 10 seconds. The car then should hopefully make a beep, some sort of sound, notifying me that we're in the programming mode. I can grab that key fob, press lock or unlock twice, and then pull my key back out, and it should be programmed. All right, so I got the flathead in, return it to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anything? Anything, car? Anything? No sound. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Well, no sound, but let's try this still. So, we grab this one. We'll press, release, press, release. That should program it. Now take my key out of here. We'll close this door and unlock. Or lock. Nope. So I'm beginning to think this car doesn't have a module in it to receive the signal from this, or I'm just doing this very wrong. But I mean, this should work. I watched a few more videos and I tried a couple more variations of how to actually do this in this car, but no matter what I do, I can't get the car to go into the well, it seems like I can't get the car to go into the programming mode. There's no beep, there's no sound, and then when I try and do the methods of programming the key to the car, it doesn't do anything. So I'll do some more research and see. I need to figure out where a receiver module on this car would even be. Check if I have one. If I don't, then I guess you have to try and get one off another car and put it into this car. Or if I even care that much, I mean, if it was gonna be easy program, that'd be cool. But if I do a bunch of wiring and search into the dash, I mean, my driver's side door lock opens now with a key, so that's good enough for me for right now. It would be cool to have a key that was actually a key fob, but we'll see if that works. Other news, this car right here, I started earlier today, ran for like an hour and 15 minutes, no issues. So I just don't know. I don't know if it's fixed, it's broken. This car literally does whatever it wants to do. So you know what, it'll just hang out there. Like I said, right now it's winter time. The car's really aren't doing much at this time anyways. This is like the downtime, so probably over the winter time, this will get a new motor in it or a new engine in it, the 1.8 turbo swap. Miley had to get new race car parts for the track kind of stuff. It's just weird having an actual winter time, because normally in Florida, it's car show season or car season all the time. It's whenever you want to like take your car off the road and do work to it, but I mean, you can drive the car all the time. Right now, the roads are salty and it says it's snowing probably soon. I don't want to drive that car on salty roads. I mean, I can and then just wash it immediately afterwards, but I'd rather not rust my car out, even though it doesn't rust like right away. But these older cars don't have all the new protection the new cars have, like the anti-corrosion kind of stuff. These cars rust out very easily. You guys have seen the Junkyard videos. The Mark IIIs rust out so unbelievably easy. And I'm very thankful to have a car that has no rust on it. And same with this one. So I want to try and keep them in as good of condition as possible. They're having a stare off. So surprisingly, I had like 4 or 5 people today. I mean, I posted that picture of the broken controller on my story on Instagram. If you're not following me, it's right there. I had like 4 or 5 people say, why don't I do any type of like streaming videos of like me playing games, or any type of like actual videos on here of me playing games, which I've been playing games for a long time. Like I said, I used to do videos with a few of my friends for Machinima way back in the day, all the sniper lobbies, playing with Grizz and all those kind of people, but never really made any more videos for like gaming content on YouTube. But if you guys would be interested in watching me, honestly, the reason why I haven't done it is just games piss me off. There's nothing more frustrating than playing, at least this Call of Duty, playing this game and knowing you are 100% better than somebody. Like you are just, you know you're better than this person, you shot first, whatever, and the game just doesn't care. Like Modern Warfare just doesn't care in the slightest bit. Like, oh, shot this guy first, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Modern Warfare's like, nope, doesn't care in the slightest bit. But if you guys want to see, I guess just a video of me complaining and raging the entire time, let me know. I might maybe make a gaming video. I mean, I just broke my controller, but maybe I'll get another controller. I don't know, that game just pisses me off to no end. And it sucks wanting, I want to play the game so bad, but it just makes me so mad at the same exact time. There's nothing more frustrating than that. Wanting to play a game, but also that same game makes you want to just throw yourself out of a window. Let me know. If you'd be interested in watching some sort of Call of Duty game commentary, me raging and smashing controller kind of video on here, let me know. Maybe I'll make it happen, maybe I won't. It just kind of depends on how many controllers I want to break, because that game is just so frustrating. If you like Modern Warfare, more power to you, but like, nothing more frustrating than having a game that has so much potential and the developers just don't care to fix anything, and it's just, right now it's trash. Right now it's just garbage. I'm talking a whole bunch. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, be thankful for today. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.